You have to understand before you start that the sea will always win. It's very hard to look after someone that wants to put their lives into danger. Off you go! We do give a warning out with channel swimming that it will change you. My swimmers coming up this year are a mixed bag. I work on the basis that they all tell lies. The swimmers need something to do and something to pull them together, to guide them. So they all meet in Dover on Saturday and Sunday from the 1st of May through to the end of season.
You're in there to swim and to push it, not to have a talk, not to stand up just because you can. That's not part of the training at all.
Frida is on the beach there and she does the training along with Barry and Irene, who all sort of gel together and spend all their time dedicated to feeding people to help them.
Have you all booked in? You all booked in with Irene?
Come on, let's have your numbers, girls, boys.
I'm more hands-on and Irene's more on the paperwork side, which works well with us too, you know.
Nobody down there with a board, give it to us at the top. We must know you're out.
Have you all given numbers to us? Well, we're going to alter the course a little bit for you now, because we've got sailing boats.
I've been training channel swimmers for about 34 years now. I really don't know why I do it. It takes every weekend of mine from May to September, but I really, really love helping people achieve their dreams.
OK, is anyone ready for greeting?
Stay inside. See that?
I started off with 3, and we now end up with something like 130, 140 swimmers.
She's like mum.
What have I done wrong this time?
Bobbing, chatting, too long in the water.
And a pink hat.
And a pink hat.
And a pink hat.
But other than that, it was a good session. We've been in for just over an hour. Probably swum about 500 yards. We spent most of the time trying to dunk each other under the water.
You're shivering, aren't you? But you're holding it in so no one sees. You're weak. You're weak.
You know, some of these people are good friends, and it's just nice to be back with everybody.
What are you doing this year?
Around Jersey.
Oh, yeah, I'm with Charlie, are you?
Yeah.
That's lovely, it's a nice little swim, that.
Swimming is an individual thing, but in the channel they have to become a partnership with the pilot. It's something that is now becoming a habit, is to find the next most dangerous thing that nobody else has done. It's the requirement people have these days to push their limits and push the limits because of the pressures of life around them. They're doing it for their achievement, but I'm doing it to pitch myself against the tides, the weather, the conditions and the day. It's our job to stay clear of the traffic. We're the hedgehog crossing the motorway. If the swim's successful, it's down to the swimmer. If it's a failure, it's the pilot's fault.
My last channel swim was either 4, I think it was 5 years ago now.
Oh, you're joking. What is this?
And that's the main reason that I want to do it again this year, because I want to prove to myself that I can still do it.
It's not actually that difficult. What, to swim the channel?
Yeah.
Hello, darling.
My occupation during the week is I'm a barrister's clerk.
It's for a poxy little firm up north that you're never going to work for again, so don't worry about it. All right, cheers, mate.
Work gets in the way of training, obviously, because quite a lot of the time we might be out socialising in the evenings, basically in the pub when I probably should be training, but it's a good life, I enjoy it.
You could make a few quid by doing seminars to immigrants and telling them how to get over here.
Dover is completely different. It's completely separate from the rest of my life. A lot of them down there just think I'm a cocky little Essex boy who doesn't give a shit, but I do. I certainly don't want to fail. I'll be gutted if I don't make it.
When was your last solo?
5 years ago. Muscle memory.
It's got a good memory.
Muscle memory.
No.
Best muscle memory in the world ever.
Need some when you breathe with your whole body. Off you go, Sam. Sprinting.
Certain people think I've lost it. They think I ain't got what it takes anymore, so... It's as much about proving it to them as it is about proving it to myself.
If you know the answer.
So when are you going to stop drinking?
I'm not.
The week before, the month before?
I tried the night before.
You're not as young as you used to be, mate.
Trying to say I'm getting old and fat.
Christchurch, Folkestone for Boscombe, Bournemouth, Poole, Hamworthy, Holton Heath.
Literally woke up one morning in the US while I was working with business. I woke up and suddenly thought, what does it take to swim the channel? What's the logistics involved in it? So I did a little bit of research, and from that point on, I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I work in London, so I have to get up at 4:30 on a Monday morning and head down to London. Tuesday involves getting up 5:30, going for an hour's swim in the cold water, which over the winter period, the lowest temperature I've been swimming in has been 6 degrees, so that's been cold. Because I'm landlocked, I'm doing as much as I physically can within the time I'm allowed between work and family life.
I think it is going to have a greater impact the closer it gets to the swim. It's been a massive challenge, the swimming. I've known Al for maybe 16, 17 years, and I've never known him like he's been this year. I've seen a completely different side to him.
I joined the army shortly after I was 18. At that point in my life, I was extremely rebellious. I'd fallen out with my father, mostly through my own fault. When I joined the army, they literally gave me everything I need: food, education, clothing, and certainly some discipline, so it certainly worked out. I've not done anything of this size before. In the military, they always train you, you're going to train harder than war, and if we ever go to war, you'll find it quite easy, and that's the mentality that they put into whatever training you do. Be interested to find out how cold that is. It can't be 12 degrees yet. I wouldn't have thought. I don't know.
Everybody looks upon the pilot as just being the pilot, but to me, the swim is mine, and the swim is just my third engine. I have a lot of things in life, but one of them is not a will to persecute myself to prove something. I'm aware of the dangers, and that's the thing that swimmers don't understand. They've never quite reached the limit where they actually realise that they've gone over the top. They just dream.
Kevin Murphy. He's the greatest endurance swimmer ever known.
I'm known as King of the English Channel, and I've swum the Channel 34 times. I was the tubby little kid who couldn't play football very well and couldn't run as fast, perhaps, as other little kids. And then I found that I could swim. Suddenly, the boy who's been down the pecking order has found his niche I could be better than all the other kids. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be the best.
What I want to do is a three-way swim. That's the triple. From England, France, and back to England, and then back to France again. Last year, I got within 6 miles, and I'm ready to swim myself into unconsciousness in order to do that swim.
What really means something to me is being the male record holder. It grates on me a lot that I'm not the overall record holder, because Alison is way out in front there.
I've got the title of Queen of the Channel because basically I've done it more times than any other woman, but I've also done it more times than any other man as well, so I am the overall record holder, but they haven't got a title for that.
When my daughter first said to us that she wanted to swim the channel, she was about 7 years old. And that was it, you know, from then on she swam the channel and we thought that would be it. Big mistake. I think out of the 43 crossings, I've only missed 2.
She's not human. I reckon she's been built in the laboratory.
I used to go through so many emotions out there that you ended up a wreck at the end of it. But we also got to a stage where we actually got incredibly close. But I certainly was on our epic three-way. And that was something else. 34 hours, 40 minutes in total was a pretty amazing feat. To actually witness something like that, and although it's my own daughter, to actually witness something like that is pretty damn amazing. She didn't like being in the limelight, and that sounds strange. She did all those bad things, but she didn't actually like being in the limelight.
Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, you said his hat.
I got my trunks on as well. I've sort of established a role as the grand old man of channel swimming. Somebody asked me how many times have I swum up and down Dover Harbour, and it must be hundreds, thousands. And now all of a sudden I'm just sort of playing at it. I'm the secretary of the Channel Swimming and Piloting Federation. I'm sort of a gatekeeper. I administer the process of registration for getting people into the channel. It's been enormously frustrating that I'm injured now, upsetting. I still have this dream that I can. I still have this dream I will. You touch that other shore, it lives with you. You are forever a channel swimmer. And people come along and say, oh, you know, you're nothing, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you can think to yourself, I know how good I am.
All those records that Kevin Murphy holds, they're all defunct. They're all non-records. They don't count anymore. 15 years ago, you'd be able to ring up a pilot and say, I want to swim next week, and they'd take you. These days, you have to book it a year in advance. Back then, it was like 400 quid. Now it's 2.5 grand. I've always said, if you give me £250,000, I will become the king of the channel. Not a problem. I will swim the channel 50 times over the next 5 years, 10 years. I'll do it 8 or 9 times a year. Not a problem.
My name's Evelyn Francesco, and this is my husband David, and we live in Cape Le Feu in Folkestone, and we've been here for nearly 17 years. We look after the channel swimmers. Oh, okay. And we just help them.
And they look after
And they look after us, with mum and dad to them. When there's a whole crowd of them here, it's just wonderful, because it's just everyone's chat, and it's just lovely.
Just going to go and just swim the channel. We all knew Captain Webb was the first man to swim the channel, but everybody sort of forgets about the channel.
Next day was Britain's turn, with Dover anxiously scanning the horizon for a sight of 18-year-old Philip Mickman, Yorkshire schoolboy. His easy, tireless stroke keeps him going to the last second of his 23 hours, 18 minutes crossing.
And I can remember back in the 50s when the Butlins and the Daily Mail race, but then you heard nothing, never got publicised. Because no one did anything for channel swimming, I decided that we'd put a little plaque up for our swimmers if they did it. Gave them a bit of motivation. They'd look, I want to be on the wall. I want to be on the wall.
That's their dream, though. But when they don't make it, it's a bit like a funeral.
Yeah.
It is worse. It is really...
Because they're grieving, they've lost their dream.
It's always different. You never know what's going to happen.
Clouds moving in, look. Mist coming over the top. Go on, Martin, you might get lost in that fog.
I wish people would sort of begin to understand that this beach is mine. And if they're not swimming with us, go and swim off of that beach or that beach and stop keep coming here and confusing us.
Come on, this is the final one.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it.
We've got Martin, who's got to do his 2-hour qualifying swim for a relay.
That's the problem, I guess. Yeah. Come on, now, you're going to slide through the water.
You know, he's tried and tried and tried, and a lot of it is in his mind. He's not really as cold as he thinks he is, and he's finding it impossible to stay in.
Go.
Thank you very much.
Right, go, go, go. Hey, go. He's a good enough swimmer, but he just can't get it into his head that he can do it. It's just, so we're sending in an army to surround him to stop him getting out.
When it's time to have a bite, undip a banana.
I hate wearing these things.
Suits you, though.
Yeah, matches me always.
Last one, last big one.
Look at it, 8 pins o'clock now, isn't it?
Come on, get going. Don't go right to the end, only to the Sophie groin. We can't see you. It just gets to you, you know, it's just... We say, oh, we're going to pack it in, and then we think, oh, what are we going to do? See you in an hour. Don't be late this time. I know I play bowls a lot, but, you know, this is just something entirely different. And it's just, once you're on that beach, no matter what the weather is, it's just... It just gets to you. It's, people say, why do you do it? Because I enjoy it. I live down by the docks along Snargate Street. All down there was my playground, you know, around the harbour. But they always had a rowing boat alongside the swimmer. My father used to be one of the rowers. I think that was harder than swimming, I would say. And they used to grease themselves up with that goose fat from head to foot. And they had a job to walk. It was heavy, and it done them no good at all. Hey! Bloody hell. In. Tell him to get in!
It's getting too dangerous, you know, the foghorns are going out there.
Yeah, it's starting to lift now.
Oh, to be in England now that summer's here. How about that?
I'm slightly reluctant to go down to Dover. Everyone's going on about going down to Dover and meet up with the big community there. But as far as that local community goes, I've very much stuck to doing it solo. Like with the feeding, it's so individual what a body can take, what you like to eat, what's going to be good for you. All these things we're only going to find out through experience, not by asking someone else. Harry would have been 8 in October this year. He actually died in my arms at 10 months old. I'm not a natural swimmer at all. I hadn't swum any further than 2 kilometres. I think I'd done that once or twice prior to this event. I'm hoping the fact that I've trained for so long and that I'm doing this in memory of Harry will take me that little bit further.
Well, you know what they say about channel swimming, don't you? From the outside looking in, it's hard to understand, and from the inside looking out, it's hard to explain.
Put your hearing aid in.
Aye, aye.
Is he going?
Yeah, he's going to turn up.
Oh, good for him.
We're going to have a look. So, and I've got Georgie on standby if we don't go, because I don't think there's a big enough gap to move him back till tomorrow.
I recorded the BBC weather, but it didn't tell you anything, really.
No, they're...
Warm front on Wednesday.
Oh, no, bloody, I thought I'd finished with them. I reckon we're going. I reckon we're going. I'll go down and move the boat over. I'll be down there for...
He's not going to stop until he dies. He doesn't need any motivating at all. The last thing he needs is somebody to motivate him.
As Angie says, I'm an Aries. I know I'm just perfect. Hello?
Hi, Mike, it's Georgie.
Hi, Georgie. Yeah.
I'm just ringing to see.
I don't know what's going to happen, girls, so I haven't got a clue at the moment. It looks as if the weather's going to close in, so it doesn't look, but the forecast is changing. We have 2 questions we ask. One is, are you healthy? And the other one is, are you on any medication? Because a lot of people will say, yes, I'm healthy. I'm on 16 pills a day for high blood pressure, for diabetes and everything else, but it's all controlled. I don't think you're used to that much in the way of roughness, are you?
I can remember I was in school. It was we had a lesson, and it was RS or something, and they were asking us what we wanted to do over the next year, and I just went, "Oh, I'm gonna train to swim the channel." I just said it. It wasn't anything I'd thought through. I had no idea what it entailed. I've been swimming for a very long time, 10 years, with the same club. And I'm never going to get to the Olympics or anything, so I really want something to show for the time I've spent training. I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 9. I don't think it's something that defines me or anything. I don't think it's something I have to go out of my way to explain to people. This is the biggest thing I'm ever going to do. I'm not going to do anything bigger.
You're...
Georgina.
Georgina?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm Frida. That's Irene. That's Barry. This is Emma. This is Georgina. What number?
11.
Blimey, that's easy to write. Look, OK, I know they say it's going to be warm. We've got to prevent injuries, most important. Most important, take it easy. An hour in there now with no walking, no chatting, but looking out for one another. Where's Georgina? Where's Georgie? Right, you're going to be swimming with somebody, yeah?
Don't follow me down.
OK, go on. When are we going to get your flip-flops then?
I think she feels that she needs to do things because she's diabetic and she wants to show that she can do what anybody else can do. It did take time to get used to. I mean, I had to inject her to start off with because she was only 9, so she couldn't do it herself. It was a shock, but you have to deal with it. You couldn't let Georgie see that it was a shock. I'm going to be petrified.
Can you put your hat back on, please? I'm like a cracked record here.
How long will it take you to get there, to swim? 12 hours, I think. I want to do it in 12 hours. Oh. Maybe not. I'm not saying I will do it in 12. That's my aim, more than like...
No, I think you're like inspirational. And like to all the young kids in the club as well.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, yeah. Swim in the English Channel, collecting money for acorns. Going to swim to France. Thank you. Been training for a year. Believe it or not, that is me. Yeah. Only when I show people the tattoo, they believe it's me. So I've had to grow my hair, I've had to grow a beard, sacrificed about a year's worth of training. Oh, yeah. Collecting money for acorns, swim in the English Channel. In memory of my son. My chocolate's melting. I haven't swum in the sea for more than 2.5 hours at one stretch. So this is going to be my longest sea swim, hoping for around 6 hours. I'm purely focused on this. I'm looking forward to coming out the other end, whatever the result is, so that I can then begin to remember who my family are and they can remember who I am.
No.
For the first 6 to 8 months, this was very much a solo event. Now relying on Ali to a greater degree and need him there to help out with the feeding. It's becoming very much a team event.
Pleased to be involved and sort of just pushing him and sort of just trying to encourage him to carry on and keep going. It's quite, he should be admired for doing it.
He's given me full permission to abuse him as much as possible, to get back in the water and just carry on.
But I think this is make or break day. I think once he gets this under his belt, I reckon he can do the challenge.
It's not so bad from here.
Eh?
It doesn't look so bad from here. That's not swimming anymore. All I'm doing is flailing about, splashing, trying to stop myself swallowing half the ocean, trying to get some forward traction, but...
Get that out of the drink.
It's rougher out there than it looks from here.
Are you happy with what you've done?
I am happy with what I've done, yeah. It's just no longer a quality swim.
But
all I'm doing is battling.
Yeah, but is the challenge going to be any different?
I don't know. I've done 3 hours 20. I've swum in a lot worse. I wasn't scared, I wasn't afraid. It was just getting, it plays on your mind where you just don't feel you're getting anywhere. You're fighting, you're battling. And yes, I may well have that in the channel, but that wasn't why I came down here. I wasn't in the right mindset to deal with that today.
You're not going to stop my swimmers swimming, are you? They're going to swim for 2 hours.
Would I ever
yes,
stop anyone?
Every bloody time you get in there, you stop the idiot. There. ask him what he's playing at, please? I'll take exception to that. That is just taking the mick out of us. That is taking the mick out of us. Mike! Mike! Swim, will you, for Christ's sake?
Don't like to overtrain. Especially at this point of the season, you could really hurt yourself.
I'm going to kill that bastard when he gets out this time. There'd be no trailer swim at all.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how angry is she?
When Mike Cross gets out, nobody's talking to him. We're going to send him to Coventry, OK? All of us. Look at it this way. You know, we offer him training. We sit here for nothing. And you get a talented swimmer that just takes the piss out of you. I mean, we're sitting here and he's taking the mick, isn't he? I'll tell you what, I'm fast getting to the stage where I think this is going to be my last season. I can't cope with this.
All I can tell you is that the forecast for tomorrow is 4 to 5, increasing 6. That goes through to 1800. That's 1800 tonight to 1800 tomorrow night. Get yourself ready to go just in case. 7:30. It's pure energy mode. Everybody's in panic mode at the moment. Hello? What can I do for this, sir? They're forecasting the sea to be moderate, which to a swimmer means it's going to be lumpy. It won't be flat, it won't be ironed, and there will be a sea to contend with out there. It looks like it's going to be one of those seasons.
You know, when they go swimming, they may not come back for 2 or 3 days. They'll do a swim, go back to Dover, sleep on the boat, take the next one. So it's not a case of coming home every night. So I had to be here to feed the cats and answer the phone. Bye. Have fun.
Yeah, I might, don't lock the middle door, I might be back. Chatty bye. I like the loneliness of the sea. I like the night watch. I like being there at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning in the dark with the moon and the stars and nothing around me except the wind and the air. Just one of those draws. People can justify what they do very, very easily mentally, and they can give themselves the answers mentally that says that they're capable. But all they're doing is lying to themselves. Anything I should know? No?
Only I think she's diabetic, I think.
I know she's diabetic, yeah. She's got a pump going. Nothing else. How many 6-hour swims you done?
2.
Some 2 6s and a 5. That's it. The number of swimmers that will not swim more than 6 hours 2 or 3 times in their training, if they do it more than once, is amazing. Yeah, but it's 12, 14-hour swim. Yep.
Realise that.
If you've only done 6 hours, you don't know where your limits are. So I've got to sort out our limits as I go. I don't muck about with it at all. If I think there's any danger, then that's it, finished. You seem a bit apprehensive.
I'm a little bit, but
It's nerves.
I'll be all right.
Well, it's an achievement. I'm sure you'll do it. You look determined enough.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to have a mother or father on a boat with a child. And having said that, of course, I was always on a boat with Alison.
Port control, Gallivant.
Gallivant, control.
Between north and south, sir, I'd like to go north-western, please.
Yes, yes, north and west.
You can actually tell whether their parents should be on the boat with them or not. And, you know, just give them all the advice you can. Stay away.
Right, bring her down. Off you go, girl.
Go on, girl. Yeah. Look, go on, you'll be fine. Great. We're here.
Pilots have full control over the swim, so the pilot can stop the swim at any time. They can die. They can suffer serious injury. Sometimes ego can drive you to the ridiculous.
Okay, Al, this is it. 13 months of hard work. Time to start to really focus. No time now to start reflecting on what could have been done differently at any point during any of it. None of that will do you any favours now. Got to put those doubts away, leave them on the beach. Physically, you can do it. The only thing that will let you down is your mental state if you try to rush it. Just take it slowly, one stroke at a time. No more swimming after this. Just get your head down and do it. Okay, this is the big one. Remember, this is for Harry.
Quite surprised because she still looks as if she's enjoying it. You're going to have a few problems when she comes out, though, because she's going to be a changed person.
Well, that'd be interesting.
It affects them all.
Keep going.
Go on, Georgie.
To beach, come on. Beach, get in there. Come on, here it is. Come on.
Come on, Georgie.
Memorable swim is a trust that says that, well, if you think I can do it, it's well out of my league, but I'll carry on because you think I can do it.
Georgie, the official time was 12:22.
Thank you.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Good evening, sir. Reporting in. We've completed our swim. We're now returning to Dover. Everything's OK. Thank you for looking after us, sir.
Roger, sir. Thank you very much. I wish you a nice crossing back to Dover. This is Guinea Traffic out.
I went to the White Horse the other day and I saw my name on the wall and the dates when I'd swum the channel. The plan was never to do more than one channel swim, but I did. You know, I carried on because I love it. This is my thing. This is what I do.
We can take you any time. That's not a problem. So you're going to go get wet again?
I'm going to have chicken. I'm going to eat some chicken.
I thought you were going to do another 6 hours.
No, you're all right. I might be swimming later on.
You're getting away lightly.
Keep her posted. That'll do, mate.
Initially approached both the elder sons, Sean and Connor.
Doesn't mean they fit me.
Connor agreed that he would help me out. Well, this is the real test of character, isn't it? I know I've done other things before where I haven't given up, like the cycle ride, which was a big challenge.
I think it'll be the pilot on the boat will say, no, I don't think you can carry on, or it'll be the weather. I don't think it'll be you that'll make the decision to stop.
As far as other people are concerned, it's digital. Did you do it or not? which is one of the huge
I don't think
things.
everyone will feel like that, though.
Not everyone. I will.
Yeah, I know you will.
I will.
You've got a full-time job, and you're a dad, and this.
And a husband.
Oh, and a husband, yeah. Where have you been for the last 14 months?
Swimming.
Yes.
Drifting slowly east and filling.
Morning, gorgeous.
250 miles northeast of the Faroes, 956.
Oh, new seats, lovely. See you in France.
Good luck, Kaz.
Good luck.
Some people massively overtrain. I think the swimming the channel is something that you should enjoy doing.
Good luck.
You should do it because you like it and you enjoy it, not because you have to work really hard at it.
I know without a shadow of a doubt I will never be asked to be an ambassador for this sport. If anyone asked me, shall I swim the channel, I would say, don't even think about it. If you had a love for swimming, chances are it will beat it out of you. If you have a love for cold water, then probably something you need to go and see a doctor about. Pretty scared right now. Scared of the unknown. Don't even know what I'm scared of. Pretty scared.
Dover Coast Guard Connemara, yes, good morning, sir. Just to inform you, we've commenced our swim from Samphire Home. Charlie Sierra Alpha 072, 9 persons on board, over. That's still received.
Oh my God. One of them purple blue jellyfish. They're dangerous, them fuckers.
Put your goggles on, let's go.
What about if I start having chest pains, then can I get out?
No!
Worth a try.
You can try as much as you like, you ain't getting out. Bloody swim.
What about if I start doing that?
I'll fucking swim, you idiot.
I've got the hump now anyway.
Good, have the hump. Get going.
No sympathy.
Stroke rate went down a little bit again. He got up to about 52, and then he's down to 47 again. But do you reckon he's going to stay at this all the time, or is he? Or is that it? Is that sort of like his speed?
One gear on
Yeah. Well, no,
he runs that himself.
Yeah. See, it's just gone high tide now, so we're sort of like we're going to get a little bit of slack water for an hour, and then it's going to start trotting the other way, and then it's going to drag us back down where we've come. More or less, that sort of ground, wasn't it?
That's what we don't want.
We were unfortunate to have, for the last 3 years, we had Porrick, Casey and Susan Taylor staying with us. They both died within all but a week of a year between them. That sort of thing,
That was awful.
awful.
Absolutely
That's
awful.
the worst,
Awful thing.
worst.
And the poor pilot, it was awful. Lovely girl. He was a lovely man. He was waiting and waiting. And then he got the call. He was over the moon. Off he went as happy as a light. And never come back. It's awful.
Fuck! I'm straight into that. Fuck!
Doubles on, let's go. Come on. Hey, you ain't. You swim. Come on.
Fuck it up. Fucking size of that.
Right. He's not looking too happy at the moment, he keeps stopping. He's at the 6 hour stage.
Nearly. Nearly.
That's what I mean, yeah, he's nearly at the 6 hour stage. Which is like the qualifying swim, but that's where a lot of people hit a wall there.
I need to know where we are. Tell me where we are.
Just past the separation zone.
Huh?
Just past the separation zone.
Say again?
Just past the separation zone.
What the fuck that mean?
Just over.
Over halfway.
So how long till shallow water? Ask Kevin, how long till shallow water?
How long to shallow water?
Oh, 8 miles.
It's not eating. Ali. It's not eating it.
Tell me the truth, how far away from the land?
Close.
Tell me the truth, I'm getting out.
I told you the bloody truth.
Close ain't a real answer.
Okay, about 5 centimetres.
Well, that ain't true, is it?
Right. Well then, what do you want?
That's why I said tell me the truth.
I've just told you the bloody truth.
The water must be getting warmer because there's more jellyfish that can be there.
Just watch out, there's jellyfish. Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Watch out, obviously. Did you stop me to tell me to keep going? They asked us to know if you're all right. I can't hear what you're saying. Speak slowly. I wanted to know if you're okay.
It's nearly getting dark.
Eh? I don't care. This is one that you are going to do, mate, whether you want to or not.
Why?
Because I said so, that's why. I need it as much as you.
Follow the boat. You get confused, that's why. Just keep in front of him now.
He said he can't swim this side.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get around it.
Oh, why do we have to swim behind us? He swam off in front of us. We can't do anything else.
You need to come around. We're turning the boat for you.
He swam straight off across in front of us that way with the tide.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with it, you need to run him over.
Yeah. I know, I saw that.
Yeah. I think he's getting a bit disorientated.
Yes, yeah, the tide's got.
You're not beating in the tide, in the swell. We're going backwards and backwards, further and further. We've drifted about 1.5 miles in half an hour away from the land. You're just not beating the tide and the swell.
Not beating the tide. Just continue for half an hour until the weather passes over.
Dad! You're going the wrong fucking way.
Get on.
No. If we get straightened up,
Straighten up. Where we go?
This way, no, it's just not going anywhere. It's punching the sea now, look.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get out of this. We're going to have to get out of this.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah.
Game over.
It's too rough.
Dad!
It's too rough. We'll have to get out.
Yeah.
Dad!
Well, he's just making no ground. He's getting nowhere.
End off. End it.
We're caught up. We can't get her out.
Get that ladder down, that rope ladder down. It's not making no ground. It's drifting further and further. Alan, you have to get on the ladder.
Again?
It's getting too dangerous. You're not making no ground. We're drifting out further and further. You swum away from the boat 3 times now in the opposite direction. You had to go around in a circle. So I'm concerned about your safety now, yeah? It's not the fact you haven't done it. You've got within 2.5 miles of the land, but we just can't put you at risk anymore. Yeah? You understand that? Yeah.
Come on, Mike, we're there now. Come on. Just getting to 400 metres, if that. Otherwise, we are going to go round and you'll end up in the bay.
Stop fretting me.
Come on. I'm not. I'm telling you the truth.
I might just pull this one off.
No, really? Get your ass in there. Come on.
Pull this one out the bag.
Go on. Off you go. This is the last push. Come on. You can do this.
My legs are closed. That's the hardest swim I've ever done. Oh, fucking hell. I think I better get back to the boat. My head's spinning like in fucking circles, like really dangerously.
Anybody booked in? All right, anybody want greasing up?
There we go, the last of the season. The last of the season.
Thanks, mate. I worked it out last night on the calendar that we spend 51 days down here in a year. So you work that out how long, well, so it's 500 in 10 years, 3 to 30 years, so it's 1,500 days she spent down here. That's a lifetime. How much longer we can do it, we don't know.
We're all getting old.
That's it.
You know, we've been down here over 20 years, so I mean, and we've never fallen out, never had crosswords. Not come close to it, have we?
You're counting the days to start again.
Certainly this now lives a big, big hole in your life. So every Friday I'm packing up my car and coming down here, you know, every Sunday afternoon I'm packing it up and driving it home. What's left?
I came within here to the end of the fence of a Maersk container ship, 110,000 tonnes.
I forgot you even got certificates. It's been so long since I've done one. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
Dover Coast Guard, Connemara, Connemara.
You're running late. You've still got a mile and a half to the beach. What's up?
Snap your limbs, so swipe them swiftly when they swoop and swim, Sam, swim. So I swam with vigour, the race had just begun. Sharks all eyed my figure, all jelly shouted one. Some old portly porpoise bobbed up in the foam, shouted, if you want to catch your last train home, swim, Sam, swim. Show them you're some swimmer, swim just like the swan, Sam. You know how the swan swam. 6 sharp sharks are going to snap your limb, so swipe them swiftly when they swoop.